It's time. It's time. It's time for the wake-up call, y'all. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Yo, it's time. He's on the line. This is knowledge and power for every mankind. For every generation that's in these streets. We making sure you ain't walking in your sleep. We're in your town, your city, and community. Promoting good health, wealth, and unity. Re-educating everybody, y'all. Reverend Horace Sheffield, the wake-up call. It's for y'all. It's for y'all, Reverend Horace Sheffield, the wake-up call. It's for y'all. It's for y'all, Reverend Horace Sheffield, and the wake-up call.
All right, we're in live and living color on Saturday, December 27th, here on the corner of Grand River, Wyoming. If you have not made any plans, you want to jump in your car, catch a bus. We used to call it, what we call it? Was it the gray or the steel pimp? It was something like that. Iron pimp. Yeah, get on. And the bus service is much better in Detroit. They added over 100 new buses and, going to add some more. Want to say good morning to my co-host, starting over there with the Ka Psi from the Phi Beta Sigma to the Nuke. Good morning, Ed Collins.
Good morning, Reverend Sheffield.
All right, I see you still like to profile with a little glass in your hand and a big cigar in the other.
And, hey, nothing better in life.
And that special chair yours.
That's right.
Yeah.
With the African print behind me.
I'm going to say, well, now, that's not the only print. They tell me it's a print on the pad, too.
No doubt.
Also want to say good morning to David Felton. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
And to my left, the indomitable, incomparable organizer par excellence.
Good morning.
Chantel the hippie.
Good morning, everybody.
I don't know what's getting into you lately, but you've been pretty dialed up on all your social media.
You know.
Got your own podcast, you know.
Right.
Yeah,
Got to step into your own.
You didn't know you had a non-compete clause, did you?
Oh, well, I'm not competing. It's all right. It's
non-compete clause. And then we got a special guest today, Crystal Coleman, who's a celebrity publicist, writer, founder, CEO of the Midori Star Media Group. Good morning.
I know that's right.
Good morning.
Yeah, I know her dad, Lawyer. I used to go to his barber shop. Did you know that?
Yes, I remember you.
Yeah, I was at a couple of his locations. And guess what we're celebrating today?
Ooh, does everybody know what today is?
Saturday.
Yeah. It's Reverend Sheffield's birthday, y'all.
My birthday's tomorrow.
Birthday Eve.
Birthday Eve.
I'll be 71 tomorrow.
Period.
And one thing that I tell you about aging, the older you get, what you thought was old ain't old.
Amen.
Yeah. I had the time of my life, Christmas. My granddaughters came over and my little 2-year-old stayed. And I'm in the back, watching football, whatever I'm doing. And, she crawls back up there, gets up underneath my arm and granddaddy,
It was over for
man,
you.
it was all, I was through, man. That's all I wanted for Christmas. Was my granddaughters.
Yeah.
Let's go through a few announcements real quick before we get to our guests. You pulling them up there? K.
Kaya.
I'm gonna call it what I want to call it. Like I told David, I write the check. So how about assistant producer, whatever.
Yes.
All right. So the birthday celebration tomorrow at the church. The last day there, we'll be moving the first Sunday down to the Bridge Center. So that's tomorrow. Actually, believe it or not, this picture was quasi AI generated. I never took a picture in that suit. I'm telling you, Travis didn't like the color of my suit, so he changed it. But he also changed my glasses and some of my smile. So, at any rate,
that's crazy.
Yeah.
So you living in the filter
and
on that picture.
on the left, you see it's cut off because he actually, when he first showed it to me, he had a middle finger extended. Next. All right, Bible study. I didn't know you were going to show this, but we certainly welcome them. Select dates Monday, the 5th. So down a little bit.
2 5s.
Every Monday, the 5th, 12th, and the 26th. Next. This is our New Year's Eve celebration.
Yes.
Now, we don't charge for anything, but this is $75. It includes the concert, champagne, toast, coffee, gourmet desserts, and there'll be food for sale. Jennifer will be selling food, and actually, Alexander Zanji is going to become the artist in residence there. He's got a special series that will take place around Easter and just a whole lot of wonderful things that he has in place with some major jazz musicians that will be playing at the Bridge Center.
You had
Next.
a nice commercial too, just so you know about that.
Yeah, he's running them. I made him
Mhm.
pay for those at least. So we moved down there. We have Amir Natch, and who flew Big Sean in for Mary on his private jet. He's a big dog, He cooks for the Obamas, Oprah Winfrey. He's Pharaoh's personal chef, so he flies over there when they do stuff for Louis Vuitton. Great preacher. My people love him. In fact, if they keep praising him like they do, he may not come back next. You know how preachers are. When preachers are, that nigga want to go out preach me. I'm not like that. Then Joyce Hatton, who baptized me when I was 20 years old
Period.
on the second Sunday. Keep going. I didn't know you were putting this stuff up for the church. All right, now the 15th is the last day for the Affordable Care Act. If I was a betting man, seeing where the Republicans are going with this, ACA is probably going to be extended. What you don't want to do is not renew, and then it is extended and not be able to get the insurance. Open enrollment is only a certain period of time. So we're doing that here with Mason and them in the morning, or you can come any day to the Premier Quality Health Center. They will do it for you absolutely free. Next. All right. This is my man, Don D.C. Curry. Just cut a little commercials out there on social media. It's my bud. This is really our celebration of Dr. King's birthday. I had the flyer redone, but, every time I tweak it, there's more money, and I didn't feel like I should pay to add Dr. King to it. So Don D.C. Curry, next. And Russell Tompkins is the new stylistics. If you love Bet You By Golly, wow, you make me feel brand new. People make the world go round. You are everything, and everything is you. This is the actual person who sang that, and the actual group. They just had their name stolen from them by a Jewish agent when Russell took off for a couple of years, came back and didn't own the name anymore. So you got to take care of your business. Isn't that right, publicists over there?
Absolutely.
You got to own your own stuff.
Absolutely.
Let's see what else. Is that it? Oh, Evening of R&B with Karen White, Randy Hall, and Stokely. Tickets are selling now. This is our fundraisers, how we raise money to have all the other things over there for you for free. Any more? Is that it? I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yep.
All right. So,
good job, Kaya.
Yeah. Well, why don't you introduce our guest?
Yes. So we have Crystal Coleman, who is a celebrity publicist, a writer, and the founder and CEO of Midori Star Media Group. Welcome, Ms. Coleman. How you doing today?
I'm doing awesome. Thank you for the warm welcome.
Of course, of course. I love your hair. Okay, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see how she looks, so you can tell that she's a celebrity publicist. So, can you tell us a little bit about what a publicist is and what the function of the job is that you do?
The function of a publicist is branding, increasing awareness around projects to increase the client's money in some way, some crisis management, and just overall developing a persona and a personality for individuals on a mainstream level. So that means getting them in magazines, whether that be print or digital, getting them on amazing podcasts such as this, and just securing placement so people can know they can exist, so they can support whatever they're doing, whether that be their personal brand, a TV show, an athlete, or like I said, individual grassroots projects. So
I have tried to engage some folks to do that. First of all, let's talk about some of the clients. Are there any clients you at liberty to tell us about?
Sure. My background is in music and entertainment PR immediately after college. So I've worked with Jay-Z, I've worked with Trina, Rick Ross, Plies, quite a few mainstream rappers.
Yeah,
and then when I launched my own agency, Midori Star Media Group, I've worked with a number of athletes. So my kind of claim to fame in the beginning was getting football players recognized beyond the helmet. So I've represented everyone from Randy Moss to Asante Samuels, Brian McKinney, on an NBA level.
That's good enough. That's good enough.
Okay, girl.
I'm just interviewing you because I had a lady out of New York that made a pitch to me, and I was like, who have you helped? Because here's one of the things that I'm doing moving forward, which I've never done.
Okay.
But people have finally convinced me I need to make myself a product and more marketable. So I'm looking at hiring a personal publicist.
Yeah.
I do have people handle our PR for all of our everything we do. We got a good team of folks.
Understood.
But get myself out there more or something.
A personal brand,
Yeah,
absolutely.
right. I mean, I can get the hell out of here. No, I'm just teasing. Ed,
Well, how important is in branding and whatnot? Because I was kind of thinking about that, but sometimes some of us out here, we can't stand to have our picture out there. So we have to have logos. What's the process for doing that?
what are you saying? You saying people would prefer not being seen?
Right.
I don't know how you promote people who don't want to be seen.
Well, some people
I mean,
have
that's-
warrants.
that's-
You know what I mean?
That's antithesis.
They got warrants.
Well, look, first of all, the
Yeah, correct.
presupposition is when you begin to put yourself out there that you're aware of things that could come up.
But being out there, you might be in there. That's the
I
part
hear
I'm
you.
making.
Well, the people that she deals with probably don't have to worry about that. And then,
Of
by the
course.
way, if that kind of stuff happens, it's good to have someone in place that can do crisis management.
Crisis
Yeah.
management,
Yeah,
absolutely.
They were both consenting adults, and she mistook the cigar for something else.
Oh,
right.
We'll clean
Lord.
it up for you.
She,
David,
thank you for joining the show today. Tell us a little bit how going to HBCU help frame what it is that you do.
Oh,
And name
wow.
that HBCU if you will.
Not only going to a HBCU has helped me so much in my career, also staying on campus, getting that experience, and boosted my morale tremendously. It's helped academically with just giving back and being of service. It's also helped with my narrative, just as far as how I handle situations, maneuvering. And it also was a Baptist private college, so instilled a lot of morals and
which
ethics
one
in
was
me.
it?
Florida Memorial
Oh, yeah,
University.
I'm familiar with that. Yeah.
So that's right
Yeah.
outside of Miami.
Isn't that the one that Ben Crump has some connection with?
He does. He
Yeah,
does.
yeah,
and
yeah,
Lou
yeah.
Ross as well.
Yeah. I know
Okay,
Ben Crump
period.
is. That's also the one that Amir Natson endowed some chair there for his culinary program.
Yeah, Florida Memorial is the home of the Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's beautiful.
So, do you know the most famous Baptist or Black religious school?
No, I
Well,
would
two
say
of them
yes.
really, Crozier and Virginia Union.
I've heard of Virginia
Yeah,
Union.
Virginia Union. King went to Crozier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, Miss Minky. I can't tell the difference between the lashes and the brim of that hat.
Good. You're not supposed to. Yes. So you definitely highlight women empowerment. You are a CEO of your own brand. You've worked with some very powerful people, and you're a very powerful person. So tell us how you emphasize women empowerment in the work that you do.
Making them feel good about themselves. Showing up in the workplace starts with your personal life, and mental balance, and just that confidence. So when I bring on clients, I usually do a consultation just to get an idea of their background. And like I said, just coach and rally them to build their confidence in the area that they're in, and make them feel good about themselves so that can exude out, and they could kind of, again, be their own cheerleader.
So I'm going to introduce you to Dr. Lipton. I don't know what happened today, but we've been to his clinic
Okay.
in Atlanta. He's opening one down on Grand River. He has a treatment of uterine fibroids without having to have hysterectomies.
Okay.
And he has many women who subsequently have had children. There's a whole thing going on among certain folks in the medical profession who immediately want to remove a woman's uterus, and particularly among African-American women at an early age. I mean, in their early 30s or late 20s. So I'm going to introduce him because he needs some PR up here.
Absolutely. I would love to secure
but if
him.
it just what he's been able to do
Extraordinary.
is so notable, because when I tell women that that's a possibility, oh no, I mean, he does it. I mean, literally shrinks them and dissolves them without any surgery. And he's
that's awesome.
thousands of patients, even famous Black women.
Yep.
And these women wind up having children and everything else. So anyway, we'll make sure we connect you with Dr. Lippman. So
Thank
now,
you.
tell us a little bit about growing up. Who your dad is. Your dad was a serial entrepreneur in Detroit.
Yeah, my dad was a serial entrepreneur in Detroit, and that kind of goes hand in hand with how I show up for women. I grew up in a beauty salon
Okay.
as a shampoo girl and a hostess.
I can
So
tell that hair leg.
What was the
girl.
name of your dad's place?
Classy C's.
Yeah, because I used to get my hair cut there.
From Denise House. Yep.
Yep, in the Milliner Center.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
which
I
they
also,
changed the name of.
Yep.
Scory need anything black, but go ahead.
Yeah, and I think also with just working with women on a day-to-day, the location of the salon, which was downtown, we serviced a lot of prominent people.
Yeah.
So I was able to see early on professional people and how your look should be polished and how that just plays a major role. So that's very significant in my upbringing and being of service.
Yeah, I back in those days, up until probably the last couple of years, every Friday got my nails done and my hair cut. Now I have the best barber, but he's in Florida, down at my place near West Palm.
Oh, you have a male barber now?
Yeah, he's a male barber.
Okay.
He's from Cuba.
Okay.
Speaks little English.
Okay.
But when I get my hair cut with them, it's an hour and 15 minutes. When I go to the brother over here in 6 Mile, it's 10. And when he cuts my hair, literally, I don't need a haircut for a month.
It's
He's
an
just
experience,
that
it
good.
sounds
Just
like.
that good, and he does everything. But it is an art. So you never thought about replicate. I know your dad also owned property on Michigan Avenue and other things. You never thought about taking over. And he was on the boulevard too.
Yep. That was Classy C's face too.
Yeah.
Not in terms of the beauty industry, but just looking at him turn his own key to a brick and mortar definitely motivated me and inspired me to be my own boss from a very early age, but not particularly in that industry.
So let's do this. You are a publicist. You help people promote and they actually build their product and their brand. What is the phone number or contact information so folks who want to engage you can?
Absolutely. You can find me on socials, and that's at Midori Star Media Group. And then you can also visit my website, which is www.midoristarmediagroup.com.
Spell that, Midori.
That's M as in Mary, I, D as in dog, ORI, Star Media Group.
All right. Gerald, do we have an extra mic, a portable mic? Can you get that mic? Because today is my birthday, damn it.
Amen.
And give it to Raven first. I want some people to wish me. You wish me one too, Gerald. You start off.
Tell Gerald to sing. Sing it, Gerald.
Gerald can.
I told you.
What Gerald can do.
Happy birthday to ya.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
I never met a man.
Happy birthday.
Reverend Horace Sheffield and Sheffield III.
There you go, man. All right, Raven. If they want to wish me happy birthday, I need all the build up I can get. Look at
Right.
Hey, well, go stand back in front of him. We could barely see you. No, I mean back in front of Charles.
You know, some
Look
of
at
us.
that. That's the picture. That's the social media picture right there.
Hey, real. Some people
ahead,
can't
Raven.
count that high.
Happy birthday, Ray.
All right,
I'm
Raven.
so thankful
Raven
for
does
you.
all my social
Aw.
So
media, and we're building a whole new capacity. How about
Yes,
you,
we
Chuck?
are.
You want to say something?
Yep.
I want to say happy birthday, Rev. I appreciate you. I love you. A whole lot don't need to be explained.
Yeah.
You
Period.
know what you do.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I
Hold the
appreciate
mic, man.
I appreciate
It's not
you,
a
man.
weapon, you know.
I really right. I really want to start crying, but that
No,
ain't
don't
gonna do
cry.
no good.
Yeah.
But I love you, man.
Yeah.
I'm here for you.
You know what?
don't
I
care
had a really good cry this week. I want to just mention it. Mr.
Yeah.
Ralph Williams, member of my church for many, many years.
Jesus.
Came over to my school when we had Cordis Elementary and fixed some electrical things for us. He died this past week. And, everybody loved Mr. Williams,
Yes, sir. Good
Ralph
man. Good
Williams.
brother.
Just if I had somebody in my church, an older woman who was having some issue with whatever, he'd go over there and do it for me. So, all right, anybody else want to say anything? I guess nobody wants to say nothing to me. That's
Dang.
You
all right.
know, that breakfast is a heck of a
Yeah,
pull.
I can't compete with biscuits, grits, and salmon croquettes.
Oh, Jennifer got something
we
to
over
say.
here
Yeah, we
trying to
about to
stuff our
put some
face.
stuff in there too.
But Reverend Sheffield, I love you. I appreciate you. You're more than just my bishop. You're my dad. You
Oh,
have
my
been
God.
truly a blessing to me over the years, and I'm glad that I decided to go on. I met you on Gunston and Grasher.
Yeah.
And
So
at
how
that
many
time,
years? Because 15 here. How many over there? 10 maybe.
I think it was 12 over there.
Okay, so
I know
that's
that's right.
27 years.
Yes.
Aw.
And
Yeah.
so I was
Now,
in a-
Leverett, you heard that right? Because Leverett talking about he been with me longer than anybody. Go ahead.
I was in a trying time at that time, and I appreciate you telling me to never give up on children. I was helping my mother raise my nephews, and you spoke a word to me at that time, and I truly appreciate that.
Well, you know,
and I love you.
We
and
know you
happy
do
birthday.
that. Cause come here, little granddaughter. Come here. Come
All
up
right.
here. Come up here. little bitty. She got a bunch of. How many grandkids you have?
I have 20 grandchildren.
20 grand.
I know that's right.
I'm blessed.
Go to the microphone and say happy birthday to me. You little character. Say happy birthday. Come on. Come on. You're wasting my time. Say something. You're not shy. This is radio time. Say
She
okay.
definitely got shy.
All right, that's all right. Okay, good. Yeah, she's something else.
She is. That's my
She's
girl.
a real personality. So, any rate, one of the things that people don't understand about media is it cuts both ways, right? And and I'm always amazed at how quick when something happens with a person, people find all kind of stuff now that was already out there. You know what I mean?
The power of social
It's
media.
just whoop,
Yeah.
and I'm dealing right now, by the way, with a very prominent corporate leader in Detroit.
Okay.
Who's begun to post some of the most provocative stuff you'd ever want to see.
Okay.
Camisoles, strapless tops. And I just happened to mention to the person, because all the folks that I know who are in high levels at this company have noticed it, that do you know that these people, these white folks you're working for, are all talking about what you're posting? Can you help us with what's appropriate? And I've had this conversation with my daughter. You post something here, and then 5 years from now, they pull it up.
Well, I definitely want to lead with, you do not want to overshare. And I've been existing in this industry before the popularity of social media.
Right.
And I just always believe that leaving a little mystery to you is always a good way to organically pull people in. So that's a seed I like to plant in my clients, to leave a little mystery. That's why we love the Beyonce.
Yeah, but you're in a class by yourself though now, because when you go to some of these Instagram posts, you would think these people are selling pornography.
You can't say that enough.
Huh?
You can't say it enough.
And I'm like, who? Well, first of all, let me just tell you, me as a man, I would never be with a woman and everyone else can see what she got.
Oversharing, yeah.
That's just not gonna do it. And I don't need that attention when I'm going out, right? I mean, I just don't. But from a corporate standpoint is what I'm really concerned about with some of these younger women who don't understand that there are companies who watch your social media.
And
Yeah.
law enforcement.
All of them do.
And social media is an extension of you. So again, that starts with the person at home and what do you want to project. So I feel like for those people in corporate America, the higher up should have a side conversation with them if they do not have a publicist in place.
Yeah.
And let them just know the infrastructure and the hierarchy of the business that they're
Yeah, but
representing.
I don't think it works that way. First of all, do you want her to get your phone and take some stuff for you, or just share our content with you?
That content is great. Thank you.
So I don't think it works that way. I think what happens, they give you enough rope to hang yourself, and they don't say anything about it until they need to use it.
Oh,
now
absolutely.
all of a sudden, I mean, you didn't say anything 3 years ago. Yeah, well, you wasn't doing what you're doing now.
Talk about a lot of it is in their contracts too. When you work and you don't read it.
Read the room. Sometimes you have to have enough sense and knowledge to read the room. If you are an educated person, you should be able to capitalize off the atmosphere you're in and kind of just draw from that.
Yeah.
So how do you monetize this? I see people making tons of money now. I mean, is that real, or is that just people making you feel like they're making money?
No, it's real. Content is so key now. Kind of like what you were saying, people have to get that do have a platform. They have to get more in that space of wanting to show what they do, wanting to show what a day in the life looks like, because now that is the source of news of motivating people. It goes into self-help, self-care, mental health, and things like that. So people that are in powerful places and of leadership, people under them want to know, how did you get there? How did you attain that success? And so that's kind of how you monetize it.
So one of the things I'm dealing with now is what I call a vertical slice. I don't know if you're familiar with that. So I had a conversation, with some of my staff, with Raven, came over, met with me yesterday about how our websites, right, Raven, do not reflect in real time all the stuff we're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so I've had, maybe one person do this and all of that. So now I'm saying, you know what? I got to pull somebody aside and let them only do my posting on my web page.
It gets overwhelming. Absolutely.
Yeah, because I mean, we just spent $72,000 providing toys for 2,000 kids.
And
now
people
help-
need to know that.
and- and, I mean, it's nowhere on my website. Nowhere on my website.
Right.
Oh yeah, people need to know that.
COVID-19 is still on the front page of my website.
So you need a social media manager.
Yeah, well, I have that, but what I don't have, and she works somewhere that is involved in this.
Okay.
But I did reach out to a person who built my daughter's website.
Okay.
My granddaughter's website, and one of the site for my daughter, who will manage it for me. So every 2 weeks now, my social media people will be in touch with her. So all my flyers,
Keep
all
it
of my
current.
yes,
Yep.
yep,
Love
updating
that.
it. Yeah. David, you got a question?
Yeah, I wanted to go back to you being the boss and
Period.
on
Please
recent
don't say that too loud. Look at Ed. Look at
on a recent
Look at Ed.
interview, there were 3 points that were lifted up. You can pick which one you want to speak about in terms of being successful or things that you should look at. You talked about respect and courage will take you a long way. And as an entrepreneur, you still have a boss. And the third thing was never stop learning. So any of those 3 points you want to speak on?
I'll go with never stop learning. It's always an opportunity every day you wake up to learn something new. For me, particularly, I like reading. And a tip as that relates is you can expand your vocabulary, whether that's a magazine, even sometimes listening to podcasts, you could pick up on news. You are never too smart to learn something new. You do not know everything. Open yourself up to the universe for meeting new people, tips, quotes, all of that can go a long way with pouring into you and again how you show up. So
yeah. So you know what? It's an important point. So I've known Reverend L. Sharpton since 1977.
oh wow.
23 years of age. Used to ride around in my Volkswagen.
Big Al.
And he had to sit in the back seat of my Volkswagen because he couldn't get the front door. He couldn't sit in the front. But what people do not know about Reverend Al is he reads all day long.
Mhm.
He updates himself. He also has 3 people who work for him who also read other stuff and gives him synopsis of the news story. So he has the name, the event, the date, what happened, and they grill him.
Yep.
Because you rarely, if you watch him, he rarely makes a fumble, when it comes to information about things that have taken place. And so I say to him, I was up there with him with David drove me up there, and me and Lockett went up there, and we go along with that. Yeah, in New York.
Okay.
And so I said to him, Doc, nobody really gives you the credit for your Mensa, just really how smart you are and disciplined you are, right? And he knows the media. He used the media all his whole life.
If I could, I remember when he ran for president, he was probably the most articulate person during that. It was just the way he looked and whatever, but he never stumbled, to your point, never fumbled when they asked a question, spoke to the issue. It was spectacular, but he just was,
and let me tell you something about when he ran,
looking like James
when
Brown.
when he ran for president. I was part of his presidential team, and we won Michigan. And because we won Michigan, I was able to negotiate who all the delegates would be from the Democratic Party. Al Garrett at that time was very involved, and we went to the convention. They wanted Jesse to be primetime. There was so much stuff that goes on.
He's a very articulate man.
But he's the point is though, he's media savvy. He also knows how to condense information in ways that makes it very palatable and appealing. And that's an art that I'm sure you teach your people.
Reading is endless personal development, no matter the topic.
Yeah. All right, we got 1 minute. Give people you're not going, by the way. You're going to be part of the next year. You're going to be my guest co-host for the rest of the day.
Yes.
Tell us how people can reach you, and who is your newest client, first of all?
My newest client
It's me.
Is the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
The dominable and incomparable Reverend Sheffield. Social change agent with a spiritual mandate.
Yes, absolutely. And then also DTLR, the retail store. I work with them a lot. I work with New Balance, Adidas, Nike, corporate brands as well as grassroots brands. And you could find me at at Midori Star Media Group.
Right. All right. Well,
Yes.
we've been blessed by the best, and if you want everybody to know who you are, and you want that universe to rotate around your planet, you want to get this young lady to come and do what you need to do. I'm going to engage to see if she can take me up another level. We'll be
Period.
right back after this.
It's for y'all. It's for y'all. Reverend Horace Sheffield in the wake up call.
Hey, this is City Council President Mary Sheffield. I get my Saturday morning wake-up call from my dad, Reverend Horace Sheffield.
What up, though? It's your girl T-Barb, and I get my morning call with Reverend Sheffield. Make sure y'all tune in every Saturday morning. It's good.
Every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The Wake Up Call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man Mike Epps, and I get my Saturday morning wake-up call from Reverend Sheffield. Make sure you get yours.
I'm Hester Wheeler, and I get my Saturday morning wake-up call from Reverend Horace Sheffield.
Every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The Wake Up Call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
This is Super Bowl champion Lomas Brown, and I get my Saturday morning wake-up call from Reverend Horace Sheffield, my man.
This is Grover Canes, and I get my wake-up call from Reverend Horace Sheffield every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The Wake Up Call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Randy Rosario, comedian and TV host. I get my Saturday wake-up call with my guy, Reverend Horace Sheffield. Think about it. Good day.
I'm Sheriff Raphael Washington, Wayne County, and I get my Saturday morning wake-up every Saturday morning from Reverend Horace Sheffield, and you should too.
Every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The Wake Up Call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
Hey, this is City Council President Mary Sheffield. I get my Saturday morning wake-up call from my dad, Reverend Horace Sheffield.
What up, though? It's your girl T-Barb, and I get my morning call with Reverend Sheffield. Make sure y'all tune in every Saturday morning. It's good.
Every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The Wake Up Call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
It's for y'all. It's for y'all. Reverend Horace Sheffield in the wake up call.
Hey, we're back in live and living color, and I've been tapped to teach preachers how to sound like James Brown when they get happy.
Do it.
You know, every preacher has his own little thing, you know, they're known for. Am I right about it? That's Jim Holly, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey! Hey!
Period.
That's the new thing. Hey! Anyway, I'm just practicing. Well, welcome Randy Rosario, one of the people, when they go to look at her post, it makes Instagram and all those other things, you know, have to, you know, cut some other folk down because of such an influx of people viewing that they can't manage all the people at one time.
Period. I know
Hello,
that's
Randy.
right.
Hello, hello. I wanted to
Scoot a little closer.
I wanted to practice my pastor.
I hear you.
I feel like we all should practice.
Well, let me tell you something. I can tell you, and I do love good hooping preaching. I like smooth hooping preaching. Like my boy Terry down in
Yes, sir.
in Houston. Now he ain't no squalor, but he can hoop.
Yep.
But there been some research by Pew
Hoopologist.
Charitable Trust that looks at church trends, and what they're saying is that people prefer something that they understand over something that's just purely emotional.
Yeah.
So what's happening now is shouting, and a good shout is taking the place of a good hoop.
I was raised Catholic, so when you start hollering, I'd be taken aback a little bit, but I'd be like excited. I'd be like, oh, wait,
let
hold
me
on.
just tell you something. There was a priest in Brooklyn who I had the pleasure of knowing and visiting his church. His name was Father Good. and he wore Panama white suits. You know, he was a handsome guy,
Mm-hmm.
but he was hoop. He would tune. And it was a Catholic church, and I mean Baptist folks, everybody would go. I would go for this church's special service because he was just that good. Anyway, what's up on your agenda? You up everywhere. You here, there,
That girl.
everywhere. I see the young man is still with you with his beard. Hello, young man.
Amen.
Hey, and let me shout you out too. The fact.
Hold on, because he trying to give me my flowers real quick. My daughter ain't the next mayor though. My daughter ain't the next mayor. Congratulations to y'all.
You know what? I appreciate that. But you know, I would tell you, pray for me because
you know I am.
There's a whole new dynamic that comes with that.
Yep.
And I was just praying, and Chantel knows, I was just praying, yes. All I want to be is her dad.
Mm-hmm.
Amen.
And some folk have trouble with me just being a damn dad. But you know, that's what I'm be. That's what I've been. And you know, when people get more power, people begin to look at folks who are closer to the power source,
trying to find the weakness.
And if you need a meeting, you have it with me, not him.
Amen.
So what now?
If they need a meeting, they have it with me.
Oh yeah,
not
she's
you.
now my intercessor with her team.
Amen.
Yeah, because
you cannot meet directly with Reverend Sheffield.
I could
Sorry,
not,
those days are
I
over.
wanted to go back to the relationship between her and her husband. I want to celebrate the fact that you lift your husband up. I love the relationship. Black love is a beautiful thing. And I wanted to say
Amen.
And my man.
Wait a minute. I think you got that backwards. I knew about him for I'm just teaching. I think he was lifting her up.
And the support, but the support is
By the
there.
way, you know he's a cameraman too, right?
Yeah. And so I just want to say every time I see him out in the community, he's there supporting her, and I like to see that.
I think you should do a seminar then, David, since you like it that much. You know, the facets of a great husband.
Oh yeah, you a great husband too. Amen.
I'm trying one day at a time, but just shout out to y'all.
Well, you know, let me just tell you something about David. David has this persona. You know, he reminds me of Judge Mathis, who used to always say, I ain't got to ask my wife if I'm going. You know, we'd be going somewhere. I need to ask my wife. I mean, you ain't got to ask your wife. I ain't got to ask my wife nothing. Till one day he wanted to go somewhere, and she called and said he couldn't go. He said, well, my wife said I can't go. All you men better stop playing that game. Hello, somebody. I run everything in my house, vacuum cleaner, wash machine. So how'd you get into this whole social media, this social commentary? I know that my technical person is trying to pull up some videos so they can see some of what you do that goes viral. I mean, did you find anything yet? There you go. How about that?
That's my girl.
Are you taking pictures?
Yeah, we do. We try to do some things.
We
over
upgraded.
Here.
Let me just tell you this: that this show has ratings. We have people from all over the country. We're on 4 different stations at one time, including 107.5, and we broadcast live on all of those platforms. This studio, by the way, if you want to come over here, we have a Comrex, so you can go anywhere in the world. They can pick you up live right here from my station. From without being on a station. If you just want to broadcast on some other frequency, we can dial that frequency up. Same thing that they use when correspondents are in Israel, for example. It's called a Comrex.
Yeah.
They have it over their arm. Put you right in touch with those networks.
I don't know, Chantel. It's time to bring back the radio station.
Okay, yeah, because I got my radio start with Randy.
But
You know, this is one of my besties.
We're building that as we speak.
I love that.
Detroit Community Network, our news and our views.
I love
It'll be
that.
24/7. We see the renovation going on here.
I see.
We're building a studio down there that will hold 40 people.
Okay.
I mean, just first-class radio, TV studio, and it's going to broadcast 24 hours a day. So I can take your content and actually build shows out just for you, or people can come in there and do live shows.
Look at y'all.
We raised $1.2 million for this and for that down there. So,
So don't forget about us.
Did you find
we know you
something
don't
yet?
blew up, you know.
Oh no, you know I'm still listen. I talk to her every single day.
Gerald, did they find
Every
some
day.
Every
content
single
yet?
day.
Okay.
Every single day. But here, let me give y'all the background because y'all probably sitting up here like, who is this little girl? Hey y'all.
We know who you are.
Hey,
yeah.
Y'all, that's my friend. Be nice to her.
I'm
You gotta turn
Detroit's,
her mic down a
I'm
little
Detroit's
bit. Oh, she
favorite
hot.
cousin. You know what I'm saying? I'm Randy. How y'all doing? Randy Rosario Maples. I've been married for almost 7 years. I'm a mom of 3. And I'm just the cousin that tried to give you the perspective from a different perspective. I'm your cool cousin. You know, the cousin you look forward to seeing on holidays, and you might see, you know, at church once every 2 months or something like that because I be busy. You know what I'm saying? I'm that cousin. We gonna kick it. You might bring an issue to me. I might provide a different perspective for you to, slow down and calm down a little bit off of it. You might think it's okay to cuss people out. I might have to remind you that, hey, remember you a child of God, and you can't be always out here cussing folks out. Little things like that and whatnot. But I had the honor of meeting Big Unc, aka Horace Sheffield, a few years ago, and he is somebody that genuinely cares about my family, and I genuinely care about his.
Well, I appreciate that. Can we play something here?
I say y'all play the one with Skilla Baby and Mary.
Yeah, go down to that one.
Mayor.
There you go.
Yeah.
Need the volume.
Skilla Baby and Mayor-elect Mary Sheffield help a struggling Detroit family secure a home before the holidays. This right here. Yes. Girl, you wish y'all mayor was that fine and actually making changes in y'all city.
Amen.
Little brother, you better do it.
Good, how are you?
I know that's right. And that's why he'll always be blessed. They got a house. They're excited. They got toys.
Real quick.
I just be so proud to be from Detroit. Where y'all from? I'm over here looking like
Where
Cindy
y'all
Lou,
from?
but I
Because
do
it
my
ain't
hair.
if it ain't
Skilla
Detroit,
Baby
I
and
know you
Mayor
losing.
All right, that's it. But play one more because I want to see some of the ones where people have been crazy and just.
You want to see the
one where you were dancing?
Pull up some more, ladies and gentlemen. Hello. Pull up some more. Okay. All right. Now, which one you want them to see this up there?
I don't. Let me scroll down some.
Scroll down some.
Where we at?
My girl got 18 posts today.
Yeah, easy peasy. Oh, y'all see all the community work we doing? Chantel and I have a
Detroit Darlings.
called
We
Detroit
don't want to
Darlings.
see that one. No. I want to see something where you actually calling somebody out.
He want to see
Scroll
something.
down.
Which one?
Was she a little upset? That one looked like she done.
Oh yeah, that
Sharon Moore.
Yeah, go to Sharon.
Yeah. Go to him.
He good pissed me
People
off.
expecting Sharon's wife to stay with him through this whole debacle is absolutely crazy to me because what? What do you mean stay with him? Stay with the person that not only cheated on me for a long time at this point because everyone's coming out the woodwork talking about how him and the girl was running around like Ghost and Angela. But also, let's just review this crash out. You went to this woman's house because she didn't want to deal with you anymore and lost your mind, lost your freedom, and lost your job. And y'all want me to stay lost with this man? I think not. Now, be clear. I feel bad in this situation. I don't feel bad for the coach. I feel bad for his kids and his wife. 100% believe there's a power dynamic that comes into play in this conversation when it comes to his relationship with his assistant. But I want her to go repent too because you knew that man was married. Probably done been over that house eating tuna casserole and just act like it's okay. All up in the white face. Hey, girl. Biblically speaking, this is the one time she got to get out this marriage. When somebody cheat on you, Jesus says you can leave. You ain't got to stay around there with them. Cousin, what y'all think? Would y'all stay with him or would y'all leave him? I'm taking half. People expecting Sharon's wife to stay with him through this whole debacle is absolutely crazy to me.
This is a true story. I was 10 years old. My grandfather had cousins that owned a restaurant on Shane and Ferry called Hattie and Maddie's. They were twins. And we went over there. He never drove the freeways. We went across town, Warren, and got over there. This old man probably in his early 80s on the ground, just graveling and rocking back and forth and crying, snot coming out of his nose. And my grandfather said, "What's wrong, old man?" He said, "Oh, I had this young girl, and she took my money and my car." My grandfather pulled him up, gave him a $20 bill, said, "Oh man, next time you lose your money, don't lose your mind."
Period.
I never forgot that.
Yeah.
And that's what happened. But you do something unique, I think. I'm gonna invite everybody that's in the conversation that you take, things that people are thinking about and you give your own unique spin to it.
Yeah, I try.
And you don't hold any punches either.
No, I have learned how to deliver it in a more digestible way because you get more bees with honey than you do vinegar.
Okay.
But I'm still not biting my tongue in regards to the message because the message still got to be said. Like we have respectfully, I'm 36, so to me, I'm 40.
Right.
That's the numbers, right? I feel like a lot of the times we automatically put wisdom on age. And with age don't mean wisdom. I know a lot of grown fools. I know a lot of elders.
Act your age, not your shoe size.
And I know a lot of elders, they act their shoe size a lot. Yeah. So I think that my perspective really just be coming from trying to kind of bridge that gap of young people don't know nothing, but old people know too much. Now let's meet somewhere in the middle.
So we're gonna bring David. The one that I like the most to this day is when the young man is taking his kids to shop, and I guess his girlfriend's wife
Oh yes.
Didn't want him to spend the money on
the
his
girlfriend.
own.
Yeah. So the guy was shopping for his kids for Christmas or
Right.
birthday or something, and the girlfriend was like, "Well, you pay child support, so why you giving this and this?" First of all, you don't ever get to tell a man how to show up for his kids.
Right.
And second of all, if you as a woman feel intimidated by a man's responsibilities for something that came before you, that's not the man for you.
Yeah, there you go.
And it's time for you to step away.
And
But trying to control
yeah.
trying to control the dynamic of how a man shows up for his kids is demonic.
And if you want him to be irresponsible toward his, he's gonna be unresponsible toward yours.
And yeah, so what you gonna do when you have some?
So with that being said, we know that you're an author.
Mm-hmm.
And we do want to
6
talk.
times.
We want to talk about. Tell us a little bit about that co-parent like a boss. Then.
Oh yes, so I wrote a book called Co-Parent Like a Boss with my Can y'all believe my husband came to our marriage with 2 kids?
Well, I mean, that's what you know about.
He is a mess. But
There's a couple of them he claim are mine.
You were so funny. But so my husband and I, we used to date when I was 18, and then we got back together on my 29th birthday.
Wow.
He had 2 children, Sophia and Dominic, and his kids' mom and I actually have a book together that we wrote 3 or 4 years ago about the different perspectives. The perspective of the baby mom, the perspective of the new wife, and how we need to put our egos aside for the betterment of our family.
Yeah.
Because no matter what you can sit around and say, I ain't got to deal with her,
Yeah.
had that nasty attitude. But no matter what, that's your family.
Yeah.
When your daughter get pregnant, when she gets old enough to be pregnant and married and all that good stuff, guess what? Y'all both got to figure out how to raise that kid. When they get married, you want your kids to be like, oh no, my parents can't sit at the same table together. That's embarrassing. Tuck that ego in and raise
So
the
did
babies
you see?
right.
Did you see the video of the young lady in church that was chastised because she got up and they said, you know, but she loved her stepmother.
Mm-hmm. Chastising in the name of Christ. It was disgusting.
Yeah, it was terrible. I mean, yeah. Come on, you want to say something, young man? By the way, he's being cast as the black version of Abraham Lincoln.
Can you please? Because Abraham Lincoln was a black man.
Yeah, that's what they say.
true. Just
And
white
so was
passing.
J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
all
was.
all the research reveals that and proves that he was.
They saying Babe Ruth was too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you point at Chantel?
Well, we know Babe Ruth was because of the name.
I'm sick of you.
Go ahead.
I'm here.
Hey.
Well, say something, Dan.
Hey,
What's your name?
So this
This
is
JT.
JT Maples.
In my Reverend Sheffield voice, this JT.
so how did you feel when we wrote the Co-Parent Like a Boss book?
Be careful.
No. The real question: how'd you feel about her and your ex getting together?
Getting together. Hold on.
I mean,
you know, I'm a different kind of woman. You got to use your words right.
I mean, not in that context. I mean, collaborating.
That's why you got to say.
And not, because most people are used to there being tension and being at polarity.
I mean, that's a real tense moment. That first meeting, I know you was nervous.
Oh no, see, I had knew
not
her
for
from back in the day.
Uh-huh.
I had knew her. So I had knew her from when I dated him when I was 18. So
Yeah.
it was already it was already a report there and
But
whatnot.
that's even more miraculous that y'all both had him and y'all could get along. Go ahead.
That's what I'm talking about.
I'm sure he played a major role though too in the two of y'all.
Well, there's only one person
no
who
doubt.
has him.
He just said y'all had to get along.
Y'all messy. Cause y'all want me to be mean up here.
Listen,
Go ahead, Ken. JT.
I don't know about any of the messy stuff. My time on the mic is very quick. I want to say a special happy birthday to somebody that I've looked up to for over 20 years now.
Yeah, I appreciate that, Doc.
Um,
Well, don't be quick now if you're gonna say something good. they take a lot of time to tell me something wrong.
Right.
and
Take
this
your time,
is why
baby.
this has been my guy for so long.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, well, that's what we're supposed to do.
That's right.
The true measure, my father said, of a person's life is not how much they have, but how much they give.
Amen.
That's right. We should be edifying each
you
other.
can be poor and give a lot.
That's
That's it.
right. That's right.
All right, we got a phenom. Look at it. See that we got this board going. You can be in California. We can have you on this board live on my show. That's how much we've invested in this studio.
I know that's right.
All right, and we welcome you guys to come over anytime and be a part of what we're doing. All right, Chantel, the hippie.
Yes. So you were talking earlier.
Have you ever been in any of her content?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I'm curious what it was.
No, well, me and Randy know each other through a lot of phases.
Yeah,
So we have been friends.
A whole lot of phases.
Randy have been friends for a very long
Were,
time.
were you
And I-
there when she jumped over that chair?
No, but
No,
she
I
was
wasn't
there for a
there.
different fight.
I wasn't there for that one.
But she was there for a different. She has seen me in action.
And why you always want to know somebody's business?
And I tell you, and I'm gonna tell you a real good story.
Please.
One
Yeah.
time we were in Southfield at my studio, and this was 10 years ago. So y'all bless her heart. I'm telling it, I am. One time we was in Southfield at the studio, and this girl was bullying Chantel on Twitter. Like she was really, she was trying to bully Chantel for real. And y'all know that didn't go over well.
No.
And Chantel looked me in my face, and she said, "Can I go out there and fight her?" And I looked her in her face, and I said, "Absolutely."
Well, now you tell now. Let me tell you something. This young lady,
And she won.
this young
You
lady
really
here has said, "Now, Reverend, don't do that. Don't act like that." And then she quiet me down. Next thing I know, she going after. I mean,
Because she feel like it's okay.
there was
it's-
a
let her
person
do
on
it.
social
Yeah.
media who was dogging me, my daughter, everybody. And when she got done, she pulled it all down. And she
You mean the person we jumped on social media?
Yeah.
there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, she put all the posts down. She blocked us.
Yeah.
She couldn't
Yeah,
block
if
all
I'm
my
in a
pages.
fight, I want Chantel with me.
Amen. Oh, listen, she ain't been by my side for 10 years for no
Yeah,
reason.
yeah.
Chantel got people though too. They'll
Hey,
come for it.
She's an organizer here, and we're doing some great things. But look, I think people you ask a question. This is what you do. This is what she does.
And I do follow you, and I love all of your content. I would say, how do you balance your personal life and your professional on-screen life?
Oh, that's a good question. I think my balance is it comes into play because my on-screen stuff is very much so I'm about to do this right now and knock this out. Like I talk about stuff when I feel like it. I'm not the I want to be the curated content creator so bad. I want to be the girl that sets up the camera in Target and like pushes the buggy and records stuff and then put it. I'm not that girl. I could be scrolling social media and I see a stupid story and I'm like, you know what? No, here we go. Cause can y'all believe they did this dumb stuff again? So like I'm that person.
So
you're
organic.
You're gonna go to my page and see me in that robe, that same robe for the past 5 years. Because I don't curate my content. I make my content like when I feel it. And sometimes it works for me, sometimes it doesn't.
Raw
What's
and
the difference
unfiltered.
between curated and non-curated?
To me, curated is more intentional.
And
It's more-
aesthetics,
yeah, it's more.
props.
It's more into creating a character versus being the person.
Yeah, like my
the-
girl that was here. What's her name? Just recently, was with the Word Network. What's her name?
Oh, Lexi.
Lexi. Is that more curated?
I don't know who Lexi is.
Lexi,
Yeah.
you know Lexi.
Yeah, it's big.
She
Jess Alaris, was that curated?
Sometimes, but it's her stuff is more so responsive like mine. I
Okay.
think that when I think of curated, I'm thinking like, oh, we
Makeup.
got to go get the same outfits. We got to have the same makeup on.
produced.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
much so
yeah.
produced.
So mine isn't curated.
I be
Mine,
sitting on my
mine is
couch.
narrated, but not curated.
Yeah, I just
You're
be saying,
organic
same with
as
me.
well.
I just be sitting on my couch like, can y'all believe they did this?
Yeah.
And it's
Absolutely.
authentic. I think that's what people connect to. Like, girl, you see what she posted?
Yeah, it's all like a conversation.
And that's
Right.
how I want it to be. I never want to feel like I never want it to be like I like my show. Don't get me wrong. Like I have my own podcast. I have a judge show that's coming out in the winter. It's really dope. It's called Judge Randy. Where I'm taking real life conversations and making, I feel like it's real conversations. I do what's called edutainment. I'm gonna educate you, but I'm gonna entertain you as
Yeah,
well. So I'm
I
gonna
love
put the
that.
medicine. I'm gonna put the medicine in the candy, so you don't really taste it.
Well,
too much.
I'm still waiting on your husband to get me launched. With all that content, I think that in the area in which we live, and I've actually studied this. I have a friend of mine down in Dallas who has 30,000 members, and he uses media.
Mhm.
In fact, when he's gone, he actually has a hologram of him
What?
preaching. Right? You think he's it's like when Yolanda did this conversation. Yolanda did a play before she died that was pretty good. With her having conversations with her father.
Okay.
It was
Yolanda King, so they know what you're talking about.
Yolanda. It was a hologram. So you can actually create an image of you that looks like you, but it's nothing but light.
So I remember they did that with Tupac
Yep.
at Coachella.
Yeah.
They doing it with pastors now. I know that's right.
I need one of those.
well, no,
I'm not listening
We
to
do
no.
not need no Ed hologram.
I'm not listening to no hologram pastor. I'm sorry.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah,
I'm
well,
not
you know,
listening to a hologram pastor.
No, but a lot of them on
screaming.
TV anyway.
No, here's the thing.
Fair.
Here's the thing, Randy. You just don't know what people would teach your
Right.
folks. So some people are really funny about that. They don't let anybody up in front of their congregation. So
Yeah.
that's what he's talking about. But a hologram, I mean, come on, you know what I mean? Really. Anyway.
I know it's giving
So
Harry Potter
give us.
meets church.
We're getting ready to. We got 2 minutes. We're getting ready to come into the new year.
Uh-huh.
My slogan is everything's going to be fixed in 2026.
Amen.
What are you? What are you envisioning for the next year for you and for us?
I'm launching a media school next year.
Yes.
I'm excited about that. I think as somebody that's been successful in the media space from radio to social media, I want to help bridge the gap between young Black kids and just the internet. I think that they are not utilizing the internet properly. I think I won't even see Black kids. I'll even say Black people, period. Y'all need to be making content and making money off of it. When you get on social media and you see, respectfully, when you get on social media and you see all these older white people doing voiceovers, cooking and whatnot.
Don't say cooking because that's something to cook a thing. Well, I wouldn't feed my
You know
dog.
what? Let's do this. I'm almost out of time. I think whenever there's synergy, and we need to talk about the Detroit Community Network with the money we're investing with that studio and the capability. I mean, this screen, everything that we've done, we have the mechanism actually to assist.
Absolutely,
and
you
undergird
do.
what you're doing.
That's why I just told you.
Yeah, but we got to, we have to craft our own messages. We have to present ourselves in packages that are presentable and positive.
And we have to educate our own youth.
There you go.
Because it's only we cannot expect our enemy to properly educate our youth.
If I can help somebody as I pass along, if I can cheer somebody,
yes, sir,
with a word of song, then my living shall not be in vain. We'll be right back after this.
James Brown.
Can you do Clock It Wow?
It's for y'all, Reverend Horace Sheffield, and the wake up call.
This is Super Bowl champion Lomas Brown, and I get my Saturday morning wake-up call from Reverend Horace Sheffield, my man.
This is Grover Kings, and I get my wake-up call from Reverend Horace Sheffield every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The wake-up call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Randy Rosario, comedian and TV host. I get my Saturday wake-up call with my guy, Reverend Horace Sheffield. Think about it. Good day.
I'm Sheriff Raphael Washington, Wayne County, and I get my Saturday morning wake-up every Saturday morning from Reverend Horace Sheffield, and you should too.
Every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The wake-up call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
Hey, this is City Council President Mary Sheffield. I get my Saturday morning wake-up call from my dad, Reverend Horace Sheffield.
What up, though? It's your girl T-Barb, and I get my morning call with Reverend Sheffield. Make sure y'all tune in every Saturday morning. It's good.
Every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The wake-up call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
Hello, everybody. This is your girl, Erica Alexander, and every Saturday morning, I get my wake-up call with Reverend Sheffield. Make sure you go on and get some of that. All right? What is that? Is that someone called? Is it Saturday?
Every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The wake-up call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your man Mike Epps, and I get my Saturday morning wake-up call from Reverend Sheffield. Make sure you get yours.
I'm Hester Wheeler, and I get my Saturday morning wake-up call from Reverend Horace Sheffield.
Every Saturday morning, 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The wake-up call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
This is Super Bowl champion Lomas Brown, and I get my Saturday morning wake-up call from Reverend Horace Sheffield, my man.
This is Grover Kings, and I get my wake-up call from Reverend Horace Sheffield every Saturday morning from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. on 101.5 FM or 1500 a.m. The wake-up call with the Reverend Horace Sheffield.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your girl, Randy Rosario, comedian and TV host. I get my Saturday wake-up call with my guy, Reverend Horace Sheffield. Think about it. Good day.
I'm Sheriff Raphael Washington, Wayne County, and I get my Saturday morning wake up every Saturday morning from Reverend Horace Sheffield, and you should too.
Every Saturday morning